go. They start. As soon as they see me grab the phone, yo, simulating my voice all night. Woke me up 5:40 this morning. They did some shit all last night before they drugged me at 11 to put me out. Before they woke me up six and a half hours later. Some pulsation pain, like cutting. Now I feel like cuts all in under my throat. My chest on fire. This is why I go through torture non-stop. Chemical, biological, germ, and nerve agents. Non-fucking stop. You know? And then they'll come through a term. Now all of a sudden they want to yell, oh, the grandmother this, like if somebody saying, due to the fact I went to Kingston Eastern Parkway where they said the Jews want your family dead while watching torture. Now that woman, they yelling, oh, she dead. Then yelling, no, she in the hospital. Then yelling, no, she out. But the point going to show, no matter what the fuck you say, the way y'all had her leg like an elephant, raping her, beating her, starving her, you got an issue. All them avatars, replicas, them fucking, them holograms and shit they throwing in their EEG, brain interface, computer-mediated reality, immersive caves, and they got y'all sitting around pay-for-play motherfuckers. That way, once they force a hand and they come and they put a change or lock and they do it by force, which people gonna say, if you did that now, why the fuck didn't y'all do that then? You knew more. But law enforcement around the world, especially in NYPD, they gonna take that personal because they know August 12th, you held them in the lobby before you hand them to the KKK, the white nationalists, neo-Nazis, and alt-rights, and they tortured them all night in Brookdale. Then the next night, they tortured them with the burning torch and the cross, talking about it's the anniversary of Charlottesville, cutting on them, burning them, mosquitoes on them, talking about you gonna die, they gonna skin and burn them alive once they get them isolated and follow these two white girls in the bathroom. Then when he went, they gonna Emmett Till his face, chain him to the truck, drag him. Same thing they did at Roosevelt Island train when he went and attacked the train full of white people. The reason I'm mentioning the racial shit, because they done had at least nearly a dozen motherfuckers put their hands on me of Caucasian origin or pale skin, flush skin, and they would have the other ones mock me and threaten me like, yo, I've been wanting to do this for a while, or have cars speed up and niggas push me while I'm on the train platform, or surrounding me on the train like they did on the R train. Like the whole empty car, you got 5-10 people there, and they come all the way back to the bike, tall Caucasian guy, and run the bike up on top of me, while the other one sitting, giggling, recording. And then you take me in East New York, you had the Caucasian guy come push me, snatch the cigarette out of my hand, crazy shit. Same shit in Flushing. Had the Caucasian come into the store, the agents had to defend me, the woman start arguing with him. He snatched my money on the floor. No, it's my money, it's not his, yelling in my face. You understand, they got them putting their hands on me. And you know, nigga sometimes can take a certain amount of words. Once you start touching the motherfucker, you on a different time, Playboy. And they know that. But they know if I respond, what it's gonna look like I'm responding to. Black on white, right? So this is what they got y'all a part of out here. Just like last night, they put me out, the night before, they got a dream talking about this predictive programming, but they got me sitting there, they get my grandmother kidnapped in a park, and I'm standing there while they drag her into a car. They say the Puerto Ricans took her and shot her, but they drag her while I'm standing in the park. I don't move, I just watch them dragging my 80-plus-year-old grandmother through the park and throwing her in the motherfucking car, and then hearing later they took her somewhere and shot her, killed her. And I ain't moved, I ain't do nothing, I just sat there and went through that. And y'all niggas believe that? That's what he would do? Similar, they got me on a bus, a school bus. What was yesterday, wasn't I? 2 females, one got a book bag on. I'm asking, yo, cut school. Like, come, yo, my nigga. Then they got me in another lucid dream. My grandmother coming out of something like a building or something. It looked like I'm looking from the roof or some shit. And she walking and she got 2 people with her. And I know when she fall and bust her whole face off. This is all, every time I doze off, this the lucid dreams they got playing in my head. And this what y'all standing by, sodomizing me, torturing me, then drill holes all in my mouth. You go to dentist, you dead. Your body gonna break down. Like this what I'm going through. But now it's a new time. If I go to the dentist, if they try to deny or if they try to harm me, wow, who knows who gonna follow into that hospital, follow into that dentist. So they putting people in grave danger with this because the world is woke now. Tomorrow, June 6th, shit is gonna be distributed around the nation of law enforcement, boy. So at the end, and that was set in stone a year ago, June 6th. So if you was following, you would know this. But just like I told you May 5th, if you was following May 5th, 2017, you would have knew the follow-up May 5th, even though they had the Mars Insight 401V Atlas rocket. Then you had a year later, May 5th, told you Moscow that Friday. That was the 3rd. And then you had the Guantanamo 737, just like I told you, Boeing. It went where they kept yelling in my head. This is what they're telling me. So it's not me having a hit list of me. This is why they torturing me and torturing relatives and torturing people I'm associated with, wrongfully accusing people, putting words in people's mouth. Like they doing me. Everything you see them doing to me, just imagine them doing it to 80 plus, yo. Cutting me, they cut her. Blood all over her floor. Putting words in my mouth, making me say shit. They did it with her. God talking about white people, UFOs, aliens, racists, aggressively. She never did that. But this what they do, recorded. Yeah, we'll say she got Alzheimer's and dementia, and say he got diabetes and bipolar. You know, went and changed my medical records, my mental health records last year. Then went and told, had the cops tell an EMT, oh, he's suicidal in one place, told the other places, yeah, think he thinking about harming himself. Like, this is what they're doing. They changed my medical records, I had to go 3 times in 2 weeks to get my medical records, because there I get them, and they ask somebody near me, snatch them. Now I go back, yo, make me another copy. Go back, they did the same shit with my mental health records, changed my records, had me going there, had them toying me like, yo, you heard, you see, like playing with me, but somebody in there, they on point, they know what it is. But it's still in all, they changed my mental health record. All of a sudden, nigga been anxiety, if anything, and ADHD for the longest. Now I'm saying, oh, he bipolar. Next thing they gonna say he's schizophrenic like Saheed Vasu, and like they said, they're gonna Deborah Dan me, leaving knives and put it there. All of a sudden my grandmother's house pop over the bat. She never had a bat. You understand? But this what they did, and then they mentioned the Deborah Dennis shit, like, yo, leave a heavy object there. It was back, it was an iron. Leave the iron, I go in there, it's like 4 knives on the stove. There's no knives now, they had them all took out. But this what they was doing months ago. This same shit with Saeed Vasu. Took me to Utica Parkway, gave me the bottled water, gave me the brain zaps, started cooking me, did something with the cigarette, tastes like paint. Next thing I know, I feel like people running up on me. They like, yo, run down Utica. Fuck out of here, boy. I went and sat in Popeyes on Utica Parkway. It's closed now. I sat down there. They start following me, yelling in my ear, cutting these implants up, guys. Just crazy shit. Then a day or two later, they did the same shit on Utica Empire. Had me go in the liquor store, get Smirnoff. Same shit they did in the other liquor store. I'm like, I don't drink that shit. Nobody's gonna believe it. Yo, where your daughter? Where your daughter? Like, so I get the Smirnoff, go get grapefruit juice. So I take one swallow, start bugging out again. So I had to go sit down at the fucking White Castle. They like send him up Eastern Parkway. Nigga like, yo, that'd be too coincidental. Now they ain't gonna kill him, just give him a flesh wound, make him go to the hospital. Then they made me have the I guess it supposed to been a heart attack. Hit me with it 3 times, my whole body shut down. This is why I'm going through sodomizing me. Trying to clean it up, and they got y'all from these communities, you know what it's headed for. So no matter what you see, we heard this, we heard that. My nigga, you heard they also said they had nothing on him. This was organ harvesting, his super capabilities to contact conduit middlemen with off-world entities and higher conscious and advanced beings. Different dimensional, interdimensional shit. Whatever he perceived, what he see, it can manifest itself. You see the Boeing, you see Alpha Being, you see the Notre Dame, you see the Staten Island Ferry, you see Valhalla, you see the Blackout, you see. It's been like this for a long time. Ark of the Covenant, Higgs Boson, Kareem Lake, Chad Foster, double copy, everything. They cooking me right now.